Hello guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Today we're gonna start a campaign in Victoria 2. So this game is one of the more requested games on my channel. I keep getting comments about people wanting me to play this game again. And wow, how long is it now since I did the last campaign, which was the Ottoman Empire? It's, well, I can't remember, but it's starting to be quite a while since that happened. But you guys keep requesting it, so here we go. Now, as you might see on the map, there are some changes to how Victoria 2 usually looks. And that is not the only thing that is, you know, going to be a bit different about this campaign. So, first of all, I guess I can explain the map, and that is that I will be playing with a mod. You guys, usually, whenever you know, try to get me to play Victoria 2 again, you usually suggest that I should do it with a mod, and you have many good suggestions, but the mod that I came up with was the Historical Project mod. I think this looks pretty interesting. As you can see here, I've played a little bit around with it, but overall I don't know that much. Like, I know that, like, the purpose of this mod, as far as I've understood it, is basically to try and make Victoria 2 as historical as possible. You can see this in multiple ways, such as, you know, Ethiopia being split up, there actually being various nations in Africa, Caucasia and whatnot existing, Norway actually being rather autonomous within the Swedish, you know, empire or whatever. China being split up in a way that actually makes sense because these areas were historically sort of autonomous instead of in the base game where it's just sort of arbitrarily split up. There's a bunch of this kind of stuff going on throughout the map, and there are also like a bunch of new events and fanciness. I'm not sure exactly what events are in the game though, because I think parts of the some of the events are just imported from other great mods, like the Pop the Mad mod, which I've played around a little bit with, and stuff like that, but I don't know exactly what events are in the game. Another thing I should address before we jump into this campaign is that first of all, I'm going to be playing as France. Now, there's a reason for this, and this is because I want to try for once to just have a simple campaign where I try to learn the game. Now, of course, I've already had that as the Ottoman Empire, but I want to do it again because, of course, this is a new game, a new mod, a lot of new stuff to learn, and I'm still not that great at this game, so I feel like just playing a safe nation that I can just play all the way through, you know, the 100 years that this game lasts without having some sort of rage quit situation appear will be quite nice if that can be done. Because I've gotten a lot of criticism before with my Let's Plays of Victoria 2 in how I have a tendency to constantly complain and be annoyed about the, you know, different aspects of the game. Of course, the fact that I'm now playing with a mod is hopefully one way to try and address this, because of course the mod will fix a couple of things that annoy me. Not all, of course, but a lot of things will be dealt with. For example, like, I think the basic idea of this mod is that it adds a bunch of, you know, it makes a lot of things that happened historically possible and reasonable and actually likely to happen. For example, I'm pretty sure there are events and whatnot that, you know, make the Balkans split up so that you'll get, you know, independent Bulgaria and Greater Serbia blobbing out and stuff like that. So that should be pretty cool to see, and it should create a sort of different dynamic to what the, you know, regular Victoria 2 vanilla game is like. And I think that can be pretty interesting. I'm also going to do my best to not make this campaign like the Ottoman one, just be a continuously long annoyance and just frustration party, because I can just admit right now that I've tried previously to start Victoria campaigns. Your cries in the comments for Victoria 2 has not been ignored, but constantly I've just gotten so annoyed because I've tried to do a certain thing and I've just failed miserably, and I've restarted the campaign to try and do it again, and I keep failing, and everything just dissolves into frustration and annoyance. Hopefully though, as France, we can pretty much just, I don't know, just sit back really and try and see how the game works. I mean, there are no real goals that you have to achieve to feel that you have a semi-successful campaign. As you know, if you play Prussia and can't form Germany, the campaign has sort of quote-unquote failed. But as long as you survive as France, you're kind of good to go. So I think this can be pretty interesting. Now, oh, this is interesting. Actually starting out with good technology. That's not normal when I play Victoria 2. Never played as France before, so this is going to be quite interesting. We do start out as one of the great powers. Not only that, we start out as one of the, you know, strongest great powers. So we don't have to have that annoying thing in the beginning where you just sort of have to pray to the paradox gods that the events and bullshit give you the things you need to become a great power. I hope at least that as France we're not going to see quite as many of those sort of arbitrary limitations to what you can do, which so much frustrate me in this game. He's like, I want to form Italy, but yeah, you can't because the fucking bullshit. You know, you randomly didn't get the culture technologies in the right order or fast enough, so you didn't get enough prestige to become a great power, so you cannot influence jack shit and you can't do anything and fuck you and the game is over. Hopefully as France we won't have to endure, or you know, endure that kind of annoyance. Also, hopefully we won't have as much of that bullshit which happens a lot where, oh god, what is wrong with our political party? What is this shit? Ooh, that is harsh. The freaking Conservative Party has crap policies? Wow. That is indeed indeed quite nasty. We can also here see some new types of reforms, but I think we'll just look at these kind of stuff as we go. Found the Suez Canal Company. Just gives us awesomeness, I guess. The things, yeah, a couple of these decisions will already exist, but a couple of them are new. Like I think this one is new. Have invented state of government, and just by clicking the thing we get a gain acquire state casus belli. Organize Senegal, recognize Caucasia. I've played a little bit as you saw in the beginning, so I'm not completely, you know, I know some of this stuff. I can understand some of the things. But yeah, let's just go and start doing the regular things you always have to do in this game. Let's start by encouraging intellectuals. That's a nice little change, isn't it? Instead of calling them clergy, you call them intellectuals, because that's really what they are supposed to represent. Realism, well, we don't really need to hunt prestige as much as smaller nations. We can actually go and get ourselves some useful technology. Isn't that just great? Maybe ideological thought would be great, because I do believe we have enough people to have more national focuses. Oh yeah, we can have 18 at the max. God, it's great playing as a big nation with a relatively unified population. Love it. Honestly, I don't know. I'm sort of, my philosophy for this campaign is diving into it without too many plans, because if I have a plan and the plan fails, I become annoyed. Yeah, let's get the medicine. Medicine is usually a good thing to start out with. I also want to subsidize my factories if I can. Can I? No, because my fucking shit is crap. So let's piss off everyone by appointing a political party that doesn't suck. And really, we only started with that many factories? Huh. I think Belgium starts out with this much. Sure, we'll help out the capitalists a bit. Yeah, we can afford that. Go capitalists. Do we have railroads yet? Yes, okay, well, we should build that as well then. Well, most primarily in the Ile-de-France region. Also, I can just warn you that my pronunciation of French is non-existent, really. Heck, I can barely pronounce English, so if you expect me to be able to pronounce French, you have come to the wrong channel. Sorry about that. Let's do some tariffs. Also, if you guys want to give me tips and shit in the comments, then feel free to do that, because I will not hide the fact that my skills are limited, so having you guys helping me out, I think, can be of great value. Both, I mean, for all of us, really. I mean, I'll be better at the game, which will make the campaign more interesting, and overall, it's just gonna be great. Okay, Crisis. So, this mod allows you to lock the Crisis system until 1870. Shit, I don't know. I should have prepared for this. This is the kind of stuff I wish, like, at times like this, I kind of wish I could ask you guys just directly in the comments or in the live stream or something like that, because this is the kind of stuff I would like you guys to decide, but I'm leaning towards keeping the Crisis system locked until... or maybe I should just let it live. Crap. I guess I can try and mod this if I, you know, make a decision that becomes unpopular in the comments. Let's see, the system crisis end with weird scenarios in the game start or too early in the game, like the Crisis of Freedom Island. To counter this, non-colonial crises at least are locked until someone researches revolution. Counter-revolution. Okay, so the game claims that it's unhistoric and whatnot to have the crisis system that early, so I guess we'll ditch it. That might have angered a lot of people in the comments, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so one interesting thing about this is that because of the fact that I don't really have any plans for exactly what I want to do, it puts me in an interesting situation, because what are we gonna do? I don't know, honestly. Ooh, hello. Well, there's an event that does not exist in the vanilla. At least I think so. Okay, so as a result of what the French considered an insult to the French consul in Algiers by the day in something, France blockaded Algiers for 3 years. France invaded and occupied the coastal... Okay, so basically shit happened and we are insulted, which allows us to get play from Algiers. Right, so I guess our question to what on earth are we going to do has been answered. We now know what we're gonna do. We're gonna acquire clay from the filthy Algerians. I don't know. What would we want to acquire? What is the most pop? That has 100k, and this has a 84. So I think maybe the region of Constantine is the best one. I am not sure. Iran isn't that bad either. Maybe we'll go for Oran, just to sort of, you know, because I think the AI is programmed not to try and take states that are not coastal. So by taking the coast, hopefully that's going to stop any other nasty European nations from eating up Algeria. I kind of want to wait taking Algeria until I get the what is it, nationalism and imperialism thingy that allows you to take multiple states with less infamy. And also, I think this mod has this thing where taking states from uncivilized places it's more expensive in the beginning. Yeah, it's 15 infamy. In the base game, it's only 11. But later in the game, as more technology is developed and Europe becomes more racist, you can take uncivilized people for less infamy. So chilling a bit is good in this game, I think. I don't know though. Let's just let's march through the Iron Gates, wherever those things are. So that gives us infamy, which is unfortunate. So I guess we're gonna want to go ahead and fund the army, which we can actually afford. Oh, lovely, lovely. How amazing is it to actually have a frigging a semi-functioning economy. And of course, for some reason, whenever you start out Victoria 2, no one has any transport ships. I never really understood this. Like, why? Why does no one has why do no nations have transports? It doesn't make any sense. Let's just spam 20, because fuck it. Or not actually. Well, let's just ditch some of these ships that are going to be outdated soon anyways. Probably super expensive as well. So F all this shit. And let's see how many will have to die. Well, we'll delete them as we start going over the limit. But I want a lot of boats. I, you know, don't have to be annoyed by not having enough transports. Could maybe add more war goals, but I don't want that. Actually, I think maybe no. Well, no, shit, that's right. Tunis is actually a Ottoman vassal in this game. Maybe beginning to nom up... Oh, Morocco would be good. don't know, I guess just expanding casually in the North African area would be good. We also, well actually, this is another thing that makes playing France so nice. We actually start out with freaking colonies down here in Africa. Usually whatever, you know, usually you always have to just immediately rush down here to get colonies so that you can actually colonize later on. But as France, you actually start out with some colonies. We probably will want to get some colonies in the east though, so that we can get more of the interior, fuck me, I can't even speak, internal area quicker. So that's probably something we're gonna want to do. Ooh, look at this, no chat, blah blah. Yeah, that place. I had Germans for 5 years in school, and I cannot pronounce that. That is the Norwegian education system. And my extreme hatred for learning language. I blame it on the shitty teacher I had in, fuck. The thing you go on before high school. I don't know what that is. Send a French expedition. Yeah, fuck the Russians. Or whoever that was. Fine, we'll fund the darn navy. I wanted to die, that would be unfortunate. Anyways, let's start sending troops over to Algeria. I should also look into how long my casus belli will last. No, we have time. We have time to prepare. I want to get the war over with, though. Don't want to wait too long. Get it over with so we can start working on other things. So I'm gonna send, you know, put the vast majority of my troops in these 3 provinces. Well, actually, if I can, I'll maybe plop an army down there as well. Having an army that can immediately march on that guy, that probably wouldn't hurt. Let's actually send this guy over there instead. Also, we need allies before everyone else allies everyone else, which is too late, sadly. No, we can very stay over here. Fuck it, why not? Go. There we go, we have our first state. Well, not our first state. We have plenty of states in France, but you know what I mean. So I guess a priority is going to be to try and avoid Prussia from becoming strong. If Germany can unify and blob, our death will be certain. Well, not certain, but definitely likely. So an alliance with the Russians, I think, will be in our best interests. Franco-Russian alliance must come into being. I mean, the Austrians can be useful, but I mean, the numbers at least tell me that Russia is stronger than Austria, so that's what we want to do. Plus, we are probably going to have some, you know, conflict of interest here in you know, Italy, basically. I also want to swear Switzerland because Switzerland has this thing where you can't really attack them, or yeah, I think there's this decision where you have to sort of violate Swiss neutrality before you're actually allowed to invade them. Yep, here it is. Violate Swiss neutrality, which is just not worth it at all because everyone starts hating you. It's just no good. So Switzerland shall be sphered. And maybe trying to sphere some of the German states would be good to try and avoid a North German unification. I do want to sphere Belgium though. Well, not necessarily sphere it. I mean, nomming up some Belgian clay, especially Wallonia, that could be good as a sort of early war. But of course, if we want to do that, we do want to kick the Belgians out of the British sphere. So hopefully that alliance will end soon. That could be a good. Now, actually, what would be even better is if the Netherlands would go and conquer the Belgians, because that would allow us to take more states for less infamy. But I don't know. I'm not gonna have too many high hopes for that. I don't think there's any you know, major thing I can actually do about it. So I won't even give it too much thought. The Pope Man is in our sphere already. We'll keep some influence going, so that that will keep being the case. We'll start influencing the two Sicilies a bit. I don't think they're sphered by anyone. Nope, they're not. So I won't bother with these Austrian sphere links, but I do want to keep the Sardinians, Sardine Piedmonts, whatever you want to call it. I want to keep them out of the Austrian sphere. There are decisions later on as France, I have seen, which are claim Savoy, which you need some stuff to do. Italy exists? Is not, oh, okay, well, never mind then. We have to wait until Italy actually forms before we can do that. Well, that's still something I want to do. Claim that shit, get clay. Of course, I think there's an event that Sardinia Piedmont can do that allows us to take this, or allows them to transfer this territory to us. At least that's what happened historically. I don't know. I don't know enough of that to really be able to tell. So whatever the case is, it is what it is, I guess. Farming efficiency. Trading privileges questioned. Gain liberals. Why would I gain any of this? Well, if I gain enough liberals, I'll be able to do reforms, but I don't know if the... nah, there are barely any real liberals at all. Who are these people? Anarcho-liberals. What? Okay, that's gotta be a bug. The anarcho-liberals do not exist yet. Oh well. I guess the mod isn't perfect. Or the game in general. Nah, we'll just exploit the colonies. Fuck the colonies. Give money, give. Yeah, tax the people, because we need money for war, and hopefully we don't have to fund the navy that much. As long as it doesn't take attrition while traveling, we're good, really. Yeah, it doesn't seem to take any attrition now. Arc de Triomphe! Bleu, France. Nice. Commissioned by Napoleon Bonaparte. Alright. That didn't really take that long to build. That's awkward. Anyways, nothing wrong with some free prestige. You guys can go up there. Get troops down. So we can invade. This game still is nagging me about having too many boats. By the way, can we recruit anything? Because if we can, I want to. We can indeed. Hello, we can recruit a bunch of stuff. My experience tells me that as the soldier populations go down, your ability to have troops goes down as well, so you really want to spam troops in the beginning while you have the chance, really. I think a mixture of artillery and cavalry is going to be our best bet. Maybe actually some more. I did have a decent bit of artillery, so let's not build quite as much of that. Instead, grab ourselves some more cav. Occupying shit takes so long if you don't have a balanced army, so it's in our interest indeed. Alright, so one is actually getting... yeah, no, that's not good. We want the army, whatnot, to be balanced, so I saw there was a lot of cavalry down there, so bringing down some infantry, that would be great. Of course, we won't be able to bring all those 18 at, immediately, but, eventually they'll get down there. And this army is sort of balanced, I guess, but we want to focus on guards, artillery, and that's all for now. As the war progresses, we'll probably be able to get more troops down as well. And as our boats are built. Oh, look at that, they're actually being built. I'm so used to your boats just never building. Because your nation just can't access resources. This might be a very good idea. I'm starting to think that, this whole playing France idea is actually just better and better, because a lot of my frustrations with this game are, the frustrations of a small nation in Victoria too. And by playing someone super strong, a lot of those issues simply aren't around. And yeah, when these dudes recruit, they should all join up here. And all the Africans can join up in Bone, I guess. Doesn't matter. Alright, you guys get down here and help the transport of troops. And we're running out of money. Well, stop building shit so fast then. God. No rush. I mean, there really isn't. Our casus belli does last for some time, so we get time to build up our troops and whatnot. It's all alright. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna want to get our leaders down here. I mean, I guess we can really just begin the attack now. For some reason these guys don't have any morale. Oh yeah, because we're not paying for stockpile. Shite. That's right. Stockpile impacts more than just, I really wish you can just click this and, the nation in question would pop up. I always do that, even though it actually doesn't matter. Right, so the Russians are... oh, they have already annexed Caucasia. They started war, I think. I didn't even look at all this stuff. Yeah, Tripoli, Mexico. The Argentinian liberation of bullshit. Heck, there's a lot of more starting wars in this mod than in the base game. Which is whatever. Here's the thing I wonder, by the way, is... no, Luxembourg is actually a part of the Rhineland. That's frustrating. If I ever want to take the Rhineland from the Germans... I was kind of hoping Luxembourg would be a part of Wallonia. If it was, I would actually sort of charge in right now, actually, and try and take these lands before Luxembourg became independent. But sadly, that is not the case. Although I could try and go into Belgium here and try and take it over before it becomes independent, because I know Belgium gets an event that makes Luxembourg and Limburg independent. So if I can eat up Rhineland, or Belgian Rhineland as it is called, before... Actually, that's a great plan. I should do that. Oh yeah, we're doing that. Shit, when does that event happen? That will put us at war with the British. I'm not too frightened though. I wonder, would these guys join? See, I'm tempted actually to ally Austria right now instead of the Russians, just because I think maybe the Austrians would be more of a help against the British. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I guess since I do want, you know, Russia to be my ally long term, having Russia now would be better. Well, I guess we can try and figure out who of these nations would be willing to join a war against Belgium. Sadly, we have to have a casus belli before we can figure that out, which is another frustrating part of this game. But I did say that democracy in America. Okay. What? All pops become more liberal? Viva la bullshit, rather. That's sad. Oh well, our transports are coming along. Let's get them there. And I don't know, down here, this army looks strong at this point. Yeah, so we just want to wrap up Algeria quickly and invade the Belgians. Because if we want to annex Luxembourg after they become spit out, it's going to be 22 infamy. But if we do it now, it's not going to be as much. And that will definitely be great. So, I say let us go for that. Alright. And yeah, you guys get together. Get down here, and once the morale is up, we'll invade. And we'll get this war over with. I am not too afraid with having a war against the British. Like, I played a bit of a practice game as the Netherlands. And I was actually able to defeat both Belgium and Britain. Of course, I had the Prussian help, but hopefully France is strong enough to not need that. Right, so we got an actual general there. Now, for some reason, these generals have been left in Europe. Which is no good. Defense +1. Well, I want some attacking generals, but sadly, I barely have any. This guy, defense, morale, speed, attack. We don't have any good attack generals. We only have a guy who's not shit at it. So I guess this guy will be here, because he's gonna, you know, pretty much day one attack the Algerians down there before they can get morale up. So I'll make like a Grand Armée down here. And we'll pretty much go to war, because our morale it's fine. Doesn't need to be that much better. It's fine, don't worry about it. So, yeah, that's not actually a balanced army at all. Yeah, we need some infantry. Any infantry here would be willing. Yep, all the infantry is left in Europe. God damn it, game, and your inability to balance armies. Why you do this? Who's this lady? Yes. Increase the opinion. On the boat, and really that's all you can bring? That's not enough. Need more infantry, so I guess you can go there since that's all you can carry. And this navy that can actually carry shit will go up here. God, I wish there was automatic transport in this game. Oh, automatic transport. Where are you? Probably not something you can mod into the game either. Right, so we'll get rid of a couple of boats, just because they're not... I mean, they're putting us over our limit. Oh wow, we have to get rid of even more. Come on, guys. What is this all about? That has to be enough. Really? That's not enough? You have to get rid of everything? Madness. What? Oh. Yeah, thanks game for not updating those numbers until it's too late. Well, at least now we don't have to pay for the shit. Trying to defeat the British in a naval engagement is probably not going to work out anyways. And yeah, now we're taking a lot of attrition, so it's probably about time we go to war. This will force us into a war with Morocco as well. I'm not too afraid of that. Yeah, we have too many great power allies. You can't ally more than one great power in the beginning, so... just gonna have to go for it. Will the Russians join? Yeah, they will for some reason, so fuck it. Bring the Russians! Oh yeah, what did we want? Constantine, is that the coastal one? I want the coastal one. No, Iran is the coastal. Yeah, Iran is the one. So, take Iran. Call allies, call the Pope in. Pope should, you know, work on his war abilities. It is the only logical thing for a Pope to do. Let's just murder these guys. The technological advantage of the French is not that vastly superior at this point, I guess, so... oh yeah, I think attrition is going to be the primary killer here. So let's make sure our armies aren't too, you know, blobbed up. In an effort not to die. Bring more dudes. Get down here. I wonder, should we start our fabrication? Can we even do that? No, we can't. Well, increase opinion then. Well, no, not that kind of opinion. This kind of opinion. Relations. That's the word for it. Alright, so they're running down there. Let's split up our derps. One will follow, one will occupy. We'll go there. Attack, attack, attack. We're just gonna have to accept some attrition here. Not even some attrition, just a bunch of it, really. There goes the Pope. Our advisors have been expelled. Oh, the filthy British. The filthy, filthy British. I'm gonna fuck your shit up, so... I can make them a puppet. That might be... Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to get clay. Keep clay, plus. Keep clay. If I can spare the infamy, I would like to take both Luxembourg and Wallonia. That's some nice coal for the... like, by the way, do we even accept those guys? French, Canadian, Picard, and Breton. No. Why do we not accept Walloon? They speak French and shit, don't they? No decision to accept them either. As far as I can see, I'm not sure. That is lame. Yeah, this thing though. French language schooling. So we lose Picard and Breton as accepted cultures, and they just become assimilated instead. Interesting. French cultural unity. It's gonna be some time until we can do that though. We have to have some technology and stuff. Stuff that we do not have right now. Yeah, let's get this army together and let's just start marching it down here. Kill whatever remains of the Algerian forces. Oh yeah, that's right, we have to kill Morocco as well. I just want to get them out of the war though, that's the only thing I really need to do. Actually, if I just occupy this thing, I might just get enough war score without having to involve Morocco. Which would be even better. Having to take all the attrition you would take from fighting in Morocco, that's just no good. Right, into the deserts. Let's get killed off. Yay! Fun. It's not actually fun though, so we should probably split up in an effort to not take that much attrition. Morocco. Oh, let's kill them. Kill them, kill them. Let them live. Oh, what? Did Russia take over the war leadership? They might have. Because they are technically higher ranked than I am, so that might just have happened. Well, doesn't matter, we got the province, so we got what we wanted. Everyone get together and get out of this horrible land of attrition and death. Let's begin the annoyance that is shipping our derps back to the mainland. Now I wonder, does France have any sort of easy countries to release that'll just immediately get rid of infamy? Yes, we have Catalonia, which only is one province. We have Corsica, but I don't really want to release that. What? You only lose 2 infamy in this mod? Damn you. Damn you, mod, trying to, you know, balance stuff. Like this can be released, right? Like this is the... Is this what is regarded as Karabakh or whatever the thing was? I mean, this is not a French core. Shit, I don't know. The cores are listed there, and the cores... Where do you see cores on your nation? Okay, there they are. So, yeah, no one has any cores on this. Okay, well, never mind then. What is up with that culture? Ask? Breton? What? Well, I guess that's probably more realistic. I usually trust modders of Victoria 2 more than the actual developers to create historical accuracy. Sorry, Paradox. Lose a bunch of stuff, and Paris, you are a lady. I don't know what that means. Can't be bothered to read. Can't be bothered to look through this stuff. I am a lazy man. Ooh, maybe. Is that gonna be enough for reform? Ah, nope, no it's not. Well, maybe if we get enough, what do you call it? Militancy. Alright, so I think we're gonna start fabricating on the Belgians before the Luxembourgians gain their fierce and bullshit independence. We wanna get all the clay. And I don't know, beat up the UK while we're at it. It's gonna be fun times. Belgian, Zealand. Damn it, why is that a thing? Damn you, game, why can't you... I was about to complain about the super annoying and stupid province system in this game has. But I didn't. I actually did. Anyways, the episode is over, so yeah, let's end it here. Thanks so much for watching the first episode in the French campaign here in Victoria 2 with the historical project mod. That is what it's called, right? HPM? I think so, pretty sure it is. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye.